Welcome to my series on creating WordPress sites from local development to production. I'm going to try and keep these videos short, maybe hopefully 5 minutes or less, so that we both don't get bored and we keep this moving pretty quickly. I'm going to start by setting up my development environment. In the next video we'll work on setting up maybe some subdomains on the local host and then getting our fresh install of WordPress going. First I'm going to start by going to wampserver. And actually I want English. And we're gonna start experimenting. I have a Windows 64-bit. The same thing goes for MAMP and LAMP. You can just follow the setup instructions when you land on MAMP. Unfortunately, right now I don't have a Mac. Hopefully in a couple weeks I'll have a MacBook Pro, and I'll be able to show you some things on there. We're just gonna download directly. We don't want to give WAMP any information just yet. And we're going to let this download. Okay, now that it's done downloading, we're just going to run it. And everything here should be pretty straightforward. You just step through the steps as you go. I'm sure you're used to installing regular old Windows programs. Yeah. And now we're just going to let this run for a minute. Okay, now I'm to the screen where it's asking me to choose a default browser. I want to use Chrome. Obviously you can use whatever you like. And we're just going to finish this up. If you get this screen, yeah, we want to allow the access. SMTP setup. You know, I don't really usually send out email from my local server, so I'm just going to leave that as default. And we'll launch the server now. Down here you'll see that it's red and then it turns orange. The red means that it's not running. The orange means that it is running, but it's offline. So now we can go to our browser and we can go to localhost, and you'll see that it's running. If you have not been able to get to this screen, there's a good possibility that you already had PHP or Apache installed on your machine, or maybe it came with your machine when you first bought it. So you might have to do some configurations to get pointed to the proper install of Apache, but everything else should be pretty straightforward once you get pointed to that Apache. In the next video we'll work on looking through phpMyAdmin, setting up a database, and possibly setting up some subdomains for your WordPress install.